Yogi Bhajan called me Question Singh, because I questioned everything. Because I wanted to know, I didn't want to just be told something and then just say, oh, okay, I was told and that's why it is. I wanted an explanation, and I wasn't interested in the old parental explanation, just because. Why? Because. That did never work for me. My parents learned that at a very young age, probably as soon as I learned to speak. But he said, so I thought I had him on this one, because obviously the calendar and its numbers and all that started from some fictitious moment, right? When somebody decided to make a calendar, threw a dart in time and said, okay, this is where we started from, right? 2014 is simply 2014 years from a moment in which somebody said, this is when we're going to begin it. So, big deal, right? You've got this whole science of numerology based on an illusion. And he looks at me and he says, Guru Singh, is there more than one creative force? And I said, no. He said, so then the creative force must have known what it was doing when she said, okay, let's set up these numbers and let's set up these consequences. Let's set up a sequence and let us set up a consequence. And then giving you some knowledge so that you can decipher the sequence and the consequence. You understand? Completely shot my thing down. I thought I had the whole spiritual world by the horns. I thought I'd done it in. But numerology is simply a sequence and a consequence based around numbers that have been assigned by that same creative force that assigned you to exist in the cells and the DNA that you exist in. And then on the calendrical New Year's Eve, so that's on December 21st, Saturday afternoon. On the calendrical New Year's Eve, we will have our New Year's Eve here from 6 to 9, whatever it is. You'll find out at the front desk. Make your reservations early because we have a fire department across the street. We have to obey the fire laws, and we stretch them by quite a bit. But we can't. There is only so much space for so many people, and so we have to cut it off somewhere in the 170s, 180 people in this room. And so make your reservation early because it does sell out January 31st. And it's early enough so that you can do other things after that. We will be welcoming in the calendrical New Year in the same way, really setting our intention for the future.